I can't believe that 2010 is already complete, and this year has been an amazing year for gamers. Now, before I get right into the top 10 list, I wanted to show some of the games that didn't quite make the list, but I thought were good games. Dead Rising 2 has a great combination of creating your own weapons, like machine guns and wheelchairs. That's pretty awesome. Let's see here. Just Cause 2, this is an amazing free roam game, a sandbox style game. Go and travel wherever you want in this island, and it's a gorgeous looking island, from trucks, cars, motorcycles, planes, boats. You'll have a blast with this game. White Knight Chronicles, this is a very interesting RPG by Level 5, the legendary game developer. I'm really interested to see if this sequel, the sequel for the game, will come out to the States. This is a very interesting RPG with multiplayer available in it. Final Fantasy 13, they did some things right in this game. Gorgeous looking game, amazing soundtrack, didn't quite make the top 10. Death Smiles, this is an amazing shooter, very different, with a very interesting sense of humor. Army of Two, the 40th Day. This game definitely would have made the top 10 if the story was better. There really wasn't any story, and you're thinking, why do you really need that for a shooter? Well, for this game, you really need, towards the end, it felt like the developer of this game kind of gave up or was maybe pressed for time and had to finish up the game. This is an amazing game. The controls and the gameplay is fantastic. The visuals are very good. This is a very epic game, but unfortunately the storyline kind of, was non-existent. Could have been an amazing game. It's a great game, but it could have been amazing. Bioshock 2 almost made the top 10 list. I love the first one. This is a great sequel. They really did improve it. It's a little more intense, a little more fast-paced, and there's multiplayer in it, and the multiplayer is actually pretty fun. So this is a very good game. Okay, top 10 list. Top 10 games for 2010. These games are, in fact, in order. So I'm going to start with 10 and go all the way down to my favorite game or game of the year for 2010. So let's get started. At number 10, which almost didn't make the list, is Call of Duty Black Ops. Now, one of the main reasons why I included this in the top 10 list is because this is the best campaign for the Call of Duty series. Now, most of you guys out there aren't really interested in the campaign. You just want to play the multiplayer. And this does have the standard or multiplayer you've been used to for the past couple installments for the series. But the campaign is really good. And also what I like about this game, not only do you get the standard online multiplayer that you're used to and the campaign, which is usually pretty good for the Call of Duty games, but this also, of course, has the zombie mode, co-op zombie mode, and also the Dead Ops game that you can unlock, which is really cool. So you get a lot of variety in this one, and it's definitely worth picking up. I've been playing Call of Duty a lot since the second one, and they really upped the ante, and they really, there's a lot of innovation when they release the fourth one, and I really hope for the next installment of the Call of Duty series that they up the ante even higher for innovation and something different, but definitely a good game. Okay, Halo Reach. Yes, in my opinion, I think this is the better first-person shooter over Call of Duty Black Ops. I thought they had more innovation, more originality. Of course, if you're into the Halo games, you'll feel right at home, but I like the fact that you're able to select different armor suits that included different abilities for this game. Also, they really upped the graphics engine. The game looks a lot better from Halo 3 and Halo 3 ODST. The soundtrack, of course, is pretty epic like the other Halo games, but this is a really unbelievable game. I wasn't really too excited for it, but I was pleasantly surprised when I got to put some time on this one. God of War 3, okay, another epic game. An unbelievable action game. I mean, it's a God of War game. Does it live up to the other two games? Absolutely, definitely. I've said this before, this is probably the best looking current generation game that I've played. The visuals are unbelievable. The storyline and the soundtrack are unbelievable. And it's a lot of fun. If you're into these types of action games, definitely pick this one up if you haven't. You really should have this one in your collection because it's really good. Alan Wake, this is a really great game. I know there's a lot of people out there that either love it or hate it. It's a very original game, in my opinion, developed by some folks that really know how to make great games. I'm not sure if there's going to be a sequel to this game. I know Remedy is currently working on a Xbox 360 exclusive. Not sure if it's going to be a Kinect game. Not sure if it's going to be Alan Wake 2. But I really enjoyed this one, and I hope to download and play the second expansion, or the second, yeah, I think it was expansion, The Rider. So really enjoyed this one. This one actually got Game of the Year from Time Magazine, which I wouldn't give this Game of the Year, but I definitely would pick it up because it's worth it. This is the PlayStation 3's long-awaited Heavy Rain, PlayStation 3 exclusive. This game has been in development for quite some time. This is developed by Quantum Dream, I believe, the same folks that brought us Indigo Prophecy. This is a very original, or at least there's a lot of innovation in this game. I really enjoyed it. I was really pulled in by the story, and some of the visuals in this game are, you know, it's hard to find visuals in this game with the other games that are coming out. You'll really get into this game. This game isn't for everyone, but I really enjoyed it. Mass Effect 2, this is a very fast-paced RPG with, this is another one with really good visuals and an epic soundtrack. I like that this game gives you a lot of freedom to go and explore where you want to go. And of course there's the main storyline, but there's a lot of other missions that you can take on to build up your character. I haven't got the chance to play any of the expansions, and I really want to play a couple of them because I heard they're really good. Splinter Cell Conviction. This is another game where a lot of people really didn't care for it, but I love this game. Not only does it have a really amazing campaign, but it also has a really good co-op storyline as well, and also some multiplayer that's added to the game as well. I got to see this game when it was unveiled at the 2009 Microsoft press briefing, and I had a good feeling about this game, and I wasn't disappointed. Ubisoft did a really great job with this one. They're currently working on Splinter Cell 6, and I'm really interested to see and learn more about that one. My third favorite game for 2010 is Red Dead Redemption. This is an unbelievable game. This is another game that has a lot of atmosphere, or it really pulls you in with the storyline. The openness, it really does feel like you're in a Western. I mean, you could go hunting, you could go on missions, different weapons or different items to find. You could really play this game for tens of hours and not even dabble with the main story mode. If you haven't got this one, you really owe it yourself to pick it up. It's available for the PlayStation 3 and of course the Xbox 360. I still haven't played the expansions or the add-ons for this one, but I really want to get to that as well. My second favorite game for 2010, Bad Company 2. Now this game has unbelievable music, unbelievable visuals, unbelievable graphics. The campaign is very enjoyable. The characters and the acting has some very hilarious moments. The multiplayer is where I've spent the majority of my time, and I've loved practically every minute of it. GameSpot.com gave this game the best sound effects, or best sound, and they stated how it really feels like you're in a war zone, and I have to agree with them. The sound effects in this game, the guns and the grenades and the different vehicles is pretty unbelievable. This game is awesome. Definitely one of my best games for 2010. Game of the year, my favorite game for 2010 goes to Bayonetta. Now this game is outrageously fun. It's outrageously paced. The soundtrack is outrageous. The storyline is outrageous. I had a blast playing this game. This game is a blast. It's outrageous. I have never really played a game quite like this, or the intensity level have played a game like this. This game is awesome. When this game, this game came out in the beginning or the first month of 2010, and it is unbelievable. It is so outrageous and so crazy, but you'll have so much fun playing it. If you haven't gotten this game yet, you really owe it to yourself to get it. I'm really hoping that there's a sequel for this one. I saw it on Amazon.com for around $15 new, and I'm sure you could go to different places or online and pick it up for pretty cheap. But definitely pick it up. It's outrageous and it's so much fun. You'll have a blast. And some people might think I'm crazy to put this one ahead of God of War 3, but I really do think this one is better than God of War 3 in my opinion. And I really recommend that you pick it up. It's available for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360. If you have both consoles, definitely pick it up for the Xbox 360. It's the better version. But guys, there is my top 10 list for 2010. I definitely want to get your top 5 or top 10 list, your top games for 2010, and man, I cannot wait for 2011. It is going to be an even better year. I can promise you that. I'm really looking forward to the games that are going to be coming out in the near future, and I really hope you guys are too. Well guys, thank you so much for watching, and thanks for all your support. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, because I really appreciate the support. And thanks for watching guys, and I'll talk to you later.